bots. They've been a plague on RuneScape for as long as the game's been around. Some bot for the money, some bot for the XP, and some bot just for the sick thrill of it. Bots have been around forever, but they've been overtaking the game recently, and as an investigative journalist, slash detective, slash online vigilante, I've taken it upon myself to expose these botters, and to show you, the viewer, who they are, what they're doing, and how long they last before getting banned. If they get banned, that is. The first high-profile botting area I looked at was north of Varrock Castle, at the yew trees. Most of the bots I ran into were suicide bots, or bots designed to get as much profit as possible before trading it off and getting banned. They usually had random names, and the only skill they trained, woodcutting, was only between level 60 and 70. Littered amongst the suicide bots were bots with higher leveled woodcutting, and you would also see the occasional legit woodcutting ult. Or would you? At first glance, Falcon Butter doesn't really stand out too much, besides the 93 woodcutting. I decided to give him the benefit of the doubt. Until I started hopping worlds. Falcon Butter was on world 433, and on 437, I found Eaglefly. A striking resemblance. There was Falcon Butter, Eaglefly, Baboon Love, Oddvok Bro, all with the same black armor, red cape, and amulet of accuracy. A secret bot farm to the north of Varrock Castle, with themed names, the same stats, and identical appearances. They would all also stop walking in a weird, inhuman way for a few seconds while banking, but apparently they seemed real enough to Jagex to avoid detection. From the look of things, there were only a few bots that had only trained woodcutting that managed to get past level 70. The most effective bots had a few levels in other skills too, a small investment that made all the difference. So I found this guy, Pariah, that has some pretty suspicious stats. A few levels here and there, but he's got 98 woodcutting. He's been here so long, he's almost maxed it out. Hey there, buddy. You wouldn't happen to be a bot, would you? Yep, this guy's definitely a bot. So, you remember how those old bots used to say stuff like, ha ha ha, and what's so funny, to try and seem human? Well, I found one of those, and now she's flirting with me. Foolish, foolish bot maker. If you want your bot to seem human, you don't make it flirt with a RuneScape player. Alright, I found another one. He's off in a field, talking to himself? It almost looks like this was supposed to be a conversation between two bots in the same location, but the bot glitched out or something. And I guess now bots start as Iron Men and remove it later to help avoid detection? Well, I mean, maybe. That's what it looks like, anyway. I went to check the use near Edgeville and ran into somebody named Baller33. At first glance, he looks normal, but I immediately became suspicious upon looking at his stats. 1 thieving, 48 strength, 20 slayer, but almost in the top 500 for woodcutting XP. Could this be a human? Or was he just the most advanced bot yet? I typed into chat, anyone that's human, say I am human. Anyone that's a bot, don't say anything. And he actually responded. He didn't say, I am human though. Oh no. He said beep, and then boop. Most bots pretending to be human are fairly obvious. They never stop talking, they randomly say weird fragments of different conversations, they talk to themselves, but that's not how humans actually behave. Most human players don't talk at all while AFKing, and when somebody accuses them of being a bot, they'll respond all sarcastically, like, beep boop, or, yeah, I'm a bot. So if a botter wanted their bot to actually seem human, then whenever a certain requirement was triggered, for example, somebody typing bot in chat, they'd respond with beep boop, or, oh yeah, I'm a bot. A truly 200 IQ play, but unfortunately for this botter, My IQ is 237. After I called it out, the bot then deflected my accusations while subtly trying to change the subject to drugs, the only other thing RuneScape players talk about, proving to me that this bot must have been using machine learning of some kind. My next question was its downfall, however. I said, if you're a human, then what's 7103 times 8804? And it answered far faster than any human brain could solve the problem. Sorry, Baller33, but your bot just failed the Turing test. My god, these bots are everywhere. That's a bot. That's a bot too. Right there is also a bot. With the number of bots surging and the number of bans falling, I was at a loss. Why was this happening? Had something changed? And was there any way to stop it? To answer these questions, I managed to track down one of RuneScape's most successful bot programmers for an interview. And obviously, this was for journalistic purposes only, so I've censored any information that could be used to promote or encourage botting. So, I hear you have a new bot that's safe enough for mains, with a detection rate of practically 0%. Is this true?
Well, yes and no. People have had their accounts banned for using our bots before, but whenever they'd post complaining about how our bots are horrible and we're liars or whatever, they'd always be running our scripts in conjunction with a free script, or a script Jagex had already detected. But our detection rates are virtually 0% without factoring in human error. Yes.
Wow, so it is true! A 0% ban rate! That's no ordinary bot. That sounds more like a super bot of some kind. Yes. So, you're a bot programmer, right? You've made a lot of bots. Which of your bots is the most popular?
Well, that depends again. In terms of RuneScape accounts, our gold farming bots are the most popular. Most gold farmers will have at least 5 or 10, but usually a few dozen accounts running at once. However, in terms of popularity, as in actual people and not just accounts, most botters are mains trying to train their stats. Most of them won't admit to it, but over half of mains with over 1,500 total have botted their stats. It's no big deal. People just try to make a big deal out of it because they're afraid of looking suspicious or getting banned or whatever. But trust me, botting is completely normal, fun, and cool. It's not botting that makes you weird.
Oh, wow! I mean, I would never bot, but I guess you're right. I'd say that even if I was botting, huh? So they speak out against botting so viciously just to throw people off the scent, huh? That's so interesting. So, I think we can both agree that most people do bot secretly, and only the dumb ones get caught. That's a fact! But there's still been an explosion of bots recently, comparatively speaking. More now than ever before. Do you know why that is?
I have an idea, yeah. Right now is a crazy good time to bot. Try to think of it from the botter's point of view, in terms of motive, means, and opportunity. For motive, there are 2 things Jagex did to motivate botters. Number 1, they released Bounty Hunter in a broken, easily exploitable state, and even if you weren't botting Bounty Hunter, those bots would draw attention away from all the other bots. And 2, Jagex did a Twitch Prime promotion, which botters exploit to get free membership. For the means to bot, it must be because of our Twitch Prime sales event. From now until December 9th, we have dozens of our premium scripts for up to 60% off. And whenever you buy a month of Pro, you'll get a second month absolutely free. A $10 value, absolutely free. And as for opportunity, this is basically the golden age of bots. Jagex are powerless against bot makers, and it's probably because they're just dumb and lazy. If you're a good programmer, you can make more money from home making bots than Jagex, a $1 million company, would pay you to bust them. But Jagex aren't even willing to hire a bot specialist. Logically, there's no reason not to, but the truth is that most Jmods bot on their mains too, and they don't want to be banned either. Some of the coders are double dipping too. They program the bots on the one hand while only banning their competition on the other. It's a conspiracy that goes all the way to the top.
You mentioned that these bots are getting free RuneScape membership through Twitch Prime. Is this something legit players can do too, or is it just for bots?
Sure, anyone can get free membership with Twitch Prime. It's so easy. Step 1, from the Prime loot page on Twitch, sign into an account that has Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can start the free trial with a valid credit card and cancel it immediately after. Step 2, on the Prime loot page, link your Twitch account to your RuneScape account. Step 3, use your free Prime sub at twitch.tv/tenacious_turnip. And 4, click the Claim button on the Twitch Prime loot page.
Wow. Anyway, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Well, guys, I've sure gained a wealth of knowledge by making this video. It sure was super to expose this bot farm and the org that's running it. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more videos like this. I was thinking of having that guy back on again so he could expose his Vorkath bot, or maybe his Bob Fishing bot, or maybe a different one. Feel free to put your ideas in the comment section below.